Hello everyone, FlyingDutchy here and welcome back to another episode as the Netherlands in EU5. In the run that we started before the game was even released, we are still in the same run, episode, I don't know, 66 or something. It's, a very long campaign, but we just keep going. I was doing the spreadsheet run, right? And we're gonna do that at the first part of this video again. So we went over Antwerpen. And we have removed some buildings and we have added some buildings because we want to make food here. We also want to make decent food in Turnhout because we have wool. Wool is giving 5 food, which is actually pretty good. And we have a town here. Even if we have fish, fish is horrible. It does give food, but there is not a lot of need for fish. We have plenty of fish. The price is very low of fish. So our people can buy this for very cheap. And that means that they keep more money themselves. Now at the moment my nobility is not keeping that much money. The clergy does. They keep 60, so they can use this to build buildings. The burghers make 47. And the commoners also make 38, so they make money as well. Now you have our tribes. We don't like the tribes. But let's open the spreadsheet and then we will take a look at the Flanders territories. So I've opened the spreadsheet over here, and you can see that we did Antwerpen. And for East and West Flanders, I am going to change Aalst into rural. I think that is needed, because we don't need that many towns over here. As you can see, we already have so many towns. We have Sint-Niklaas as a town, because we have fiber crops that is not worth anything. Hulst, we have a town because of the harbor capacity. And salt. Then we have Ghent. Normally we have wool. Maybe you can keep it rural, but Ghent is a huge city. A lot of population. It's actually a city, not a town, so we want to keep this as a town. Aalst is a town as well right now, but let's make use of the food over here in a rural settlement. Oudenaarde is stone. We need a lot of stone. It makes building cheaper, so we want to keep this rural. And Kortrijk, we have fiber crops. Very non-interesting RGO. And it is a town already, so we keep this as a town. So we're going to make Aalst into rural. So let's do that right now. And that is over here. So this is the province. And Aalst, you are going to go downgrade to a rural settlement. We're going to lose these buildings though. There we go. We have 14 legumes now. And you can see we have not enough food here. A couple of events happened at the same time. We have a new explorer. For 900? No. We discovered South Carolina. Let's go there first. There we go. Wait a minute. New Amsterdam is colonizing over here. Why are you not colonizing over here? I don't understand it. Why are they colonizing this and not this, you know? Oh well. That keeps going. So let's take a look at all these things over here. So first of all, we have Sint-Niklaas. We have this as a town because we have fiber crops. Fiber crops are bleh. They are not very good. As you can see, we have plenty of them. Well, ish. But they are not worth anything. They are only 2. It's not a thing. We want to make this into an RGO town. So we make this rural. We will keep this as a town. Now, is there any buildings that I did not build here yet? The cathedral. And I guess I will just build these. And I think I'm also going to build all the hospitals. I think it's just so good to have disease resistance for the rest of the game. So I'm going to build those. But then we have all these burger buildings here as well. It is next to Antwerpen with a road. So it has a very high control. So these buildings and high market access are... These buildings are very profitable. But we don't have that much burger, so maybe I should cancel some. Okay, let's cancel this pottery. And this jeweler as well. And we keep the rest. And then we have almost enough burgers. Do I have all the buildings here that are giving modifies? Yeah, we have the library, counting house, we have the wharf. It still build more marketplaces. That will also increase the market access, which makes all the buildings more profitable. Eventually I will build them, I think. But then over here, look at this. We need 2,000 laborers over here to have the mason filled. To have the sand pit filled. And we have a bridge here, a protected harbor, and the granaries. Yeah, I think I want all these buildings, so as you can see here as well, we don't have enough population. I will remove one armory. I am more of a fan of building one armory in every town than having 2 levels in one location, because it helps with the institutions as well. We don't need a castle here. And then we have an irrigation. The irrigation over here is really not helping, so I'm going to remove it. There, so we can promote more pops. So you're done. Then Hulst we made into a town because we have good harbor capacity. It's a good harbor proximity location. We have the full salt over here, so that's good. And over here, did we build all the buildings? No, I will build all these things, guys. I will build all of them. We still need more burghers here as well. We have another potters as the lowest income one. We have the library, counting house, wharf, and one marketplace. I'm going to keep it as it is. And then once again over here, we have so many things, right? We have built lumber mills here. And we did this because we had a very low amount of lumber. And we still have a very low amount of lumber. So I cannot remove the lumber mills over here, I think. But the bog iron smelter has no population. And this is just a very somewhat inefficient building. We do have 100% production because of the blast furnace advance. But I'm going to remove this well. No one is working here, so we're not missing anything. And I think I'm going to do the same with the mason over here and the fruit orchard. These are not very efficient buildings to make all these things. I will add one granary. And the rest stay how it is over here. And we will also remove one armory over here. There we go. Do we need something over here? No. So that is done. Then we go to Ghent. That is a city. We have 41,000 population over here. We have wool here, so that is food. We are having... Is that saying -1? Yeah, we are upgrading it. We have built all the things here, hospitals, etc. That's good. We have built a good amount of burger buildings here as well. And the library, counting house, and some marketplaces. So that is all doing nicely. Yes, we will upgrade maybe the papermaker skills. We keep those buildings. Now, what are you all doing? Another 5 crop farm over here. I'm gonna remove that one, even if it's profitable. I mean, the fruits. Do we need more fruit? No. I'm gonna remove this one as well, free up some more people. And yeah, we have spare people here, so we don't really have to remove the buildings, now I think about it. And we are going to build one armory. Now the food over here, how much do you make? You make 89 food. You have 69% food productivity, so I think I'm just going to keep those irrigations. They give a small bonus. They give 10% more food. Oh, it's not too terrible. But now we have some population over here that is available to maybe migrate somewhere else. Now, then we go to Kortrijk, which is another city. Fiber crops, horrible thing to have. Go over the buildings. Hospital, yes. And the burger buildings, we have all of these. They are doing fine. We don't need more burger buildings. We have the library and the counting house over here. That's good. We have all the granaries filled. We have a fruit orchard, mason, lumber mills, and some tar kilns. Now, we need tar. And I guess this is my main tar building. Tar needs lumber as an input. We don't have any lumber over here, I think. But I'm just going to keep the tars. It is somewhat close to the capital. And I think that is the only way for us to get tar. By building this building. Yeah, so we keep this one. We keep the buildings. I'm going to remove one over here. You don't make any food, so I'm going to build any irrigation. And we can't, there's no river over here. So, there we go. We have some spare peasants in Kortrijk. I hope they are going to migrate. I think they will. And then we have 2 more left. That is Oudenaarde, where we have stone. Immediately going to upgrade the stone over here. Going to build a cathedral. The only purpose of this location is to make stone. Lower the price of stone as far as you can. That is what this thing needs to do. And, for example, they are having some masons here as well. Now, that is okay, because we have a stone in East Flanders, so every mason in East Flanders will be pretty good. So I think I'm going to keep these ones. But the clay pit, we really don't need more clay, guys. Well, almost. But let's remove at least 2 levels then. We have the bridge, industry building, and then we are having no surplus anymore here. So I will just upgrade 2 stones over here, and I will want them to work over here. That is the purpose of this location. And Aalst over here, we only want to make food. We have only 11,000 people in this location. I will build the cathedral. Cannot build any burger buildings here. I am going to remove everything that is not food related over here. We have the bridge. I want to make more legumes. And eventually I want to build a farming village here so that we get more food and local production capacity and an irrigation. But therefore I need more money. I'm gonna keep playing for a bit. I'm gonna click the children away. Go away, children. And the irrigation. I will not make market villages here. The only purpose of this thing is to make food. So, and that was this one. Let's go to the next one in Flanders. Now, as you can see here, in West Flanders, I did the right combinations of towns and rural locations. We have Kassel, which is a wheat location. It should make only food over here. And I have this one rural because there is no harbor, and we already have so many towns here. But Brugge is a big one with good harbor capacity. Oostende as well, Duinkerke as well. Yper I did make into a town because it's clay. We don't need that much clay rural location, so everything is already done over here for this one. So yeah, as we go over here, Brugge, very big city, 54,000, which makes dyes. We have built all the buildings over here. We have built a lot of burger buildings. We're gonna upgrade to the printer shop and the paper workshop. And we have the wharf and the library and the counting house and a couple of marketplaces. But you see, we still need more burgers over here. And then we have this huge amount of things over here. We have a level 13 lumber mill here. While we have no lumber. I mean, while we have no... no, we cannot have any tools. There is no tool RGO. So there is no possible way to get your lumber mills to work better. Because the inputs of the lumber mill, this is the only production method, is not an RGO. So you cannot get higher production efficiency. So I guess I'm going to keep them because we need the lumber. The fiber crops, we have 2 masonries, a sand pit, clay pit, and some fruit orchards. I'm going to remove the fruit orchards. And then they can hopefully work in the protected harbor and the Pound Lock Canal. There we go. We have full dyes. I will remove some of the armories here. And yes, we are going to lose some manpower because of this, but we have plenty, as you can see. So I think it's completely fine. And that is that location. Very good. Now, Oostende, also very good harbor capacity. That is why this is a town. We have fish, which is also not very great. But hey, it makes fish. I will build a cathedral and a hospital. Over here, they only have a couple of production buildings. That is completely fine, because we want to build these in the capital and around it, and not over here. Unless we have a input for production efficiency. I will build 1 marketplace, so that I don't forget to build those. Now, for the laborers, once again, we have full lumber mills over here as well. I think the AI built these. And for now, we need them. So, just gonna keep the lumber. Now, the clay pit, I guess I keep as well, because we are reaching equilibrium. So you can see that we need a lot of these buildings to have enough of these goods in our market. So that's really interesting. The fruit over here, I'm gonna remove that one. The protected harbor will hopefully get built, and then I can maybe build a granary. Let's get a bit more money. In Oostende. There we go. I want to build the granaries. Over here, yeah, that is correct. And there is fish over here, but we cannot build irrigation, there's no river. Then Veurne, which is a rural location, because there is no harbor capacity and we already have so many towns over here. They are making horses, 17 of them, which results in an output of how much? Can I not see it here? No. Where's the output of the horses over here? Really? They don't show? I don't see the total output of this one RGO here, but a lot. Let's see what we have here. Cathedral is over here. So we are not going to build these things. Don't think it's needed over here. Trading field, bailiff castle, no. And we have a market village over here. And we are going to build... we have a fishing village over here. I'm going to remove the fishing village because we don't need fish. Price is very low of fish. And it's a waste of 1,000 peasants. I want them to build and start working in the market towns over here. So I'm going to get like 4 of these. And they want to work at the horses over here. There is no building that gives more horses. At least not in this part of the game. Now, Ypres, we have clay. And we absolutely want to build these clays up. Because this is the best way to get clay by the RGO. But this is a town, so we want to build all the buildings that give bonuses like libraries and counting houses, and we have those. We have all the granaries, and we are having a mason over here. Now, we need a lot of population still to promote, but we have 13,000 peasants ready to promote. So I'm going to remove 1 armory, and hopefully these people will promote here somewhat quickly so that they can work on the clay. And we have Duinkerke, very good harbor capacity location, which makes sand. Well, we need sand somewhere, so I guess we're gonna make it here. And I will build the cathedral and the hospital over here. If I just build the cathedral everywhere, then the migration attraction is everywhere as well, right? Who are you? Let's get compromise, counter-espionage. I'm gonna build the temple and the hospital over here. We do have only a couple of buildings, and do we have the things here? Yeah, but I will also build 1 marketplace so I won't forget. They are working on a lumber mill over here. Well, we need the lumber, so I'm going to keep it for now. But I might reorganize the lumber mills closer to the capital, especially if we have spare population. And they are working on the protected harbor and granary, but they are trying. They just don't have enough laborers right now, but they will come along. You have all of these things. And you don't make any food, so we don't care about that one. And then Kassel is a very big food provider in this province, because we have wheat over here. And when we have wheat, we want to have farming villages. And guess what we have here? 9 farming villages giving 30% more food. So that is really good over here. But let's make sure that they are only making food. And don't do anything else. Okay, that is done. Let's skip another day. Pum, 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 pum. Wait, are we Emperor? No. Okay, Soest is integrated, very good. And we discovered something. I will build a cathedral. And then over here, these laborers are making coal, no. Cloth maker, no. Mason, no. Windmill, yes. Work on the wheat. And the farming villages, so we don't have spare population, so I will make 15 wheat here with 9 farming villages and a windmill. So, that's gonna be it for this episode for organizing. Let's keep playing. So we've discovered Peyton. Okay. And you are now doing nothing. I think I'm gonna keep also converting to Low Franconian. Let's take a look at home. So in Moosterland we have a huge amount of population that is not our culture. So I guess we're gonna go there. And then I will send them to the colonies, I think. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. And I think we're gonna keep more exploring. Let's go over here. Explore this thing and also this one. Let's get these things out of the way as well, so we can no, not Martin Luther. Flores Reinhardt zone there. So this one. Oh, we can't get there yet, I think. Okay. Do we want to discover this? Nah, don't think we really need to. I'm already doing this one, it just takes more time. I guess we're gonna also discover this one. From the Klipgat market. And we are doing all of these. We are already going over there and we are also going over here. Let's do some of these maybe. From the Klipgat market, because I know that one is working. Because of the goods. Now, I want to integrate Berg, I think, and we can actually. So let's just start the annexation of Berg. Let's annex this part. Now, when you saw the spreadsheet, I am still going to take Denmark. I'm going to take this state. I will take everything around the Hamburg state. And I will take... I won't take this one, I think, but I will take this one. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one because I already have one over here. So that is why I take this one. I will take this state. I will take this. And maybe this one as well. And some of these states have very good RGOs. And I want them in my market. That is the real reason why I will take this territory. Now, I've built a lot of books now. I wonder what that is looking with the book production. Yeah, now we have very cheap books. As you can see. Very cheap books. We have a CB against Lüneburg. Because Brema, my vassal over here, has a claim. We could go to war. Take stuff from mines. Sweden? Sweden is in the war, what? So we could do that, but I think I'm gonna look for something easier. You now get a tooltip when, or a flag when one of your vassals has a claim. So that is a really nice adjustment. Some good things happened with 1.0.10 in my opinion. I really like it. Here, and even more books output, guys. We now have so much books that I think we can stop doing so many books. Oh my god. so many books. Are we exporting those? Or are we still doing the chili? Of course we are doing the chili. My goodness. Just look at it. We can still use more trade, I think, over here. Absolutely insane. Yeah, we have low army maintenance because we don't care about the war right now. We discovered the Canadian Atlantic coast. Okay. Where do we start our colony? On Newfoundland or over here? This is the more good region, I think. So let's discover this one. Quebec. Let's start a Canadian colony. But Dutchy, then you have to colonize and then you lose your population. Yeah, well. I can only do so many things, right? And if I just start making a couple of colonies and give them some money, then maybe they can colonize themselves, as what is happening over here. I guess that is why I want to have some hubs, some small hubs. And we do have them already, so that's good. Oh, and we discovered this one. Okay, well, we have discovered all of this now. Pretty good. Looking good, guys. Let's finish the coastline here with my spreadsheet. Now, for Pontieu, I have Calais as a town, even when there is wheat, because there is a good harbor. That's, I think, the most important thing. Well, almost. Not always. Late game, maybe not. We have Boulogne-sur-Mer, which is a town, because we also have good harbor capacity. Then Montreux is a wheat, 0 harbor capacity, so they are rural. And the salt one is also rural, because we already have 2 towns. So we don't have to change the towns and rural situation over here. And of course, we don't have Abbeville. Oh wait, yeah, Abbeville will stay when we conquer it. Montreux is a very good food thing, so let's keep making food over here and not tar. The only thing that this one needs to make is food. Windmill. because of the bonus, 10%. And farming villages. So we can build all the 4 villages over here. Even the forest village. And the forest village is also terrible, because the forest village also doesn't give any bonus. It gives 1 food, guys. Just 1 food. If it would give 5, then maybe it is worth it, but 1? No. So we're gonna build full farming villages over here. Oh, I think my estates are building this. Yeah, that is something we don't have control of. When my estates are gonna do this. Yeah, the estate is building the forest village over here, which is terrible. What we really need to do is build this up with a lot of wheat. So hopefully a lot of people are going to promote to laborers. And we want to have farming villages only over here. I'm gonna do it like this. Let's build one more. And then these towns. Always build up the RGO. Build these 2. Build at least the bonus buildings, and we do have them. The production buildings, don't really care. And over here, once again, we have a fiber crop farm. Gonna remove those. Because we already need so many laborers to work on protected harbor. And there we go, we can build granaries over here, and we need to build those. Because we need population growth, that's the only thing that cares. We build 1 armory. You do make food. Can we build irrigation? No, we don't have. A river and Calais. Wheat, so normally you would think food, but this is a very good coastal town. So we want to keep this as a town. We will build the cathedral and the hospital. Guess we keep the building that we have here. And we want to build the marketplaces here eventually. Then once again, we are having a fruit orchard over here. Gonna remove 1 level, and we are gonna build up all the granaries. And the wheat. There we go. Let's build 1 armory. I want to have 1 armory in every town. For institution purposes. And let's remove 1 more of this. So that we have the population to work in the things we want. So that is one is done as well. I like to micro, guys. That is just what I like to do. I know that a lot of you don't like to watch all the micro stuff, but these games, man, I really think you want to micro. I think it's so important. So Antwerpen is not doing anything right now. They still need more burgers. But we will get these when we upgrade the printer shop. So let's upgrade the printer shops over here. No, we don't get those, sorry. We get even less. We get less clerics when we do this, but let's keep upgrading them. Minister gains power. Remove you from the cabinets. Preferably not. And we just lose some legitimacy and we will buy it back up. It is fine. We make 1100 income. Pretty good, I think. Not bad at all. Keep spending my Diplo points. How are the Diplo things doing? I'm improving relations with... Oh, I guess these were in the coalition, right? Yeah, let's cancel these. Let's actually check our stuff over here. Yeah, these were coalition things, I think. That is my vassal. But you are at 200, so I'll cancel you. We have built a spy network on France and Castile. Can we get your maps? Do you know about something that I don't know about? Oh, yes you do. Holy shit. It's South Congo. I think I was going to explore it. I don't know what happens to that explorer now. And we have Anglicanism, a new heresy in the Christianity. Clearly these are the people who don't understand that the true faith is Lutheran. Well, we will not stay Luther anyway, so... But we have Anglicans now. If we have the religion, we can convert, I think. Well, I hope so. I hope we can convert to Calvinism at some point. But Anglicanism spawned, and I guess that is in... Hey, and Calvinism, there it is. A new heresy appeared. Calvinism, where is it? Because I want it. Hey, there he is. Johann Calvin. This guy is the first one. Bishop of Basel. Okay, they're over here. So most likely this will now change. Hopefully to Calvinism? I hope so. Let's see, what are we going to do for our cabinet? So, I still want to go to war with France. If I call in my vassals, and I think I can, because I have 41 favors, and I have 82 favors, so I can call in all these troops against the 230,000 troops of France. Then I think I can win, but I will make a save, because this is going to be a war that is going to hurt us. So I think I'm going to go to war with France. I think they have way more ships than us. They have 61 heavy ships, so I'm going to put all my ships back in the port. They also changed how the transport capacity is calculated, by the way. We're going to put all these in the ports. This is way too scary. There we go. And we're going to get a claim on France, guys. I am going to go to war with the French. Which one are we going to pick then? Burke is already very happy. Can make the stone mines bigger. Well, I will not succeed these things, right? We can address the burger mansions, and I think that is a really good idea. We can focus on the land. We can do this one. No, we don't need to do these ones. Let's fabricate a claim. I will at least take part to get back to Luxembourg, but I think I'm just going to pick a big row of French land over here. Especially the coastline. So we're going to go for Abbeville. Ponthieu is the state. That will be the war goal. Ponthieu. There we go. And we're going to do this war. I will raise my maintenances. Put my troops to the front. Do we have the cannons ready? Yes, we do. Do we have a good commander? Because right now, the commander is who? Ourselves. No. Why is it not saying how good this general is? Why can I not see it over here again? I need to go over here, and the general is just not good enough. So for now, we just pick our best commander, and we will send it to the war goal. And then in the next episode, we will attack France, guys, and we will call in Bohemia and Castile with favors, and hopefully we can stop the 240,000 troops of France. At least we have a fort wall, and I think at the start of the whole thing, we just have to stay and try to beat their troops, and hopefully we can get Abbeville siege down. I don't see that many forts from France though. I see a couple over here, but in this part of France, I think we can just march to Paris. I don't see any forts, so that's going to be interesting. For now, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, take a look at my YouTube membership, because January is coming and my advertisement income will go down drastically. And you can help me with your support, would be really appreciated. And I see you in the next video. Bye bye.